Outcaster Radio.
Good morning, Outcasters. This is Captain Tanaka, tuning in on March 19th, 2143. Last Thursday's encounter with the asteroid field was a stark reminder of how unpredictable space can be. We pulled together as only the Outcaster team can. Ket's swift repair work saved us from further damage, and our navigation systems are fully operational again. Just a few more panel replacements on the Outcaster's belly and we'll be on our way. Our primary goal remains delivering the distress signal we received from the Seraphim to the rest of the Federation. Although we're still a week away, I'm hopeful we'll reach the nearest relay station without further incident. As long as we're not dead, mistakes in the cosmos are a chance to recalibrate, learn, and grow. And sometimes what feels like a mistake is really just a misfortune. The important thing is how we respond. Now, let's set the tone for the day with Velvet Notes by Rena Chase. Take a moment to breathe it in as we continue forward.
Outcaster Radio.
I can't stop thinking about last week. It's been at least a year since I've used my bomber for anything other than blasting asteroids to make way for drones. It felt good to dust off the old targeting system.
You mean my targeting system, Joey? Don't forget who's kept that thing running through all your near misses.
It was just like old times, wasn't it? All of us operating at full tempo. Cho and Chapman weaving, Ket patching, Shoney and Joe obliterating anything in our paths.
Paths that you mapped in real time, Amara. And our rookie didn't do half bad herself.
I don't think she sees it that way.
Speaking of, anyone heard from Silk? Feels weird not having her chime in.
You're right. She's been practically silent all week.
She actually asked to go off comms for today.
Probably still sorting her thoughts.
I cruised past her ship earlier. She's hovering 2 clicks out, just sitting there, staring out her cockpit window.
I think she's been doing repairs on our ships at night. Monday, I noticed some new plating on Compa's dorsal, which I know I didn't put there.
Same thing with Dusty's bow.
Her fighter was patched days ago, but she's always in the hangar first thing in the morning, looking exhausted.
Over the past month, Yoku Sugiura's latest album has found its way onto playlists, from lunar lounges to deep space outposts, proving that music is meant to travel. Its title track has become a favorite across multiple planetary systems. Here's Handmade.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Even if we all got a little banged up in the process, I have to admit, threading that asteroid field reminded me why I fly.
Jog my memory, too.
Do you ever miss the chaos of pirating?
Sometimes. But there were moments when I miscalculated. And those moments stick with me.
For me, it was fleeing war zones. Sure, it was a thrill. But when I got it wrong, it wasn't just cargo we lost.
That's a different kind of weight, Cho.
Honestly, there were nights when I thought I couldn't fly again. But I just had to keep going. Doubt's loud, but it doesn't have to drown you out.
Yeah, that's the trick, isn't it? Making sure doubt doesn't get the last word.
Outcaster Radio.
Broadcast by the Fed 57 frequency.
Barak Demir traces his roots to the Anatolian highlands of Earth, but he was raised in the orbital shipyards of Calatayud 9, where the welding torches and the station's low-frequency vibrations shaped his early sound. You can hear it in Echoes of Alloy, a track that melds old-world melodies with a metallic pulse.
Ket, you catch Silk before she went off comms?
Unfortunately not. Like I said, she's still sitting out there, just floating.
Poor thing. We've all done our fair share of just floating after a tough mission.
She's probably replaying it over and over in her head.
I remember back in my first squadron, I misjudged an asteroid's trajectory and cost us our main sensor array for a week. The commander chewed me out, but you better believe I never made that mistake again.
That's nothing. First time I was in a combat situation, I wired a critical relay backward. Jettisoned half the cargo.
Half the cargo? Sugar, that's impressive in the worst way.
Did you at least wave goodbye to the payload?
Not funny, Joe. Captain wasn't thrilled, but here's the thing. Nobody remembers it now but me. We fixed it, moved on, and I learned not to rush, just because the pressure's on.
It's part of the job, isn't it? Silk will realize that soon enough.
The band Kalabu Drift takes its name from an old legend on their homeworld. In their native tongue, Kalabu means ashen gray, the color of the mist that rolls over the mountains at dawn. According to the story, those who follow the mist are doomed to lose their way forever, a fate eerily reflected in the band's music. Their song, Moonlit Errant, pulls listeners in like a wandering fog, leaving them adrift.
Outcaster Radio.
This transmission is
Not
Federation approved. Hey, Grandma, you seeing this? Silk's out there tearing into that asteroid like it owes her 500,000 credits.
I see it, Joey. Better the rock than her holding it all in.
Ket, Amara, Cho, get over here and take a look. We're hovering just past the Outcaster's upper engine bay. Looks like she's been at it for a while now.
On my way.
I'm near the portside access hatch. Give me a sec to loop around.
Guess Silk found a new way to clear her head.
At this rate, she's gonna carve her name into it.
If legacy was her plan, I think she'd choose a different 4-letter word.
Tahoma Low is jazz royalty, 5 generations deep. Raised on rhythm and improvisation, she now calls Nova Orleans home, blending tradition with innovation. Desert Sky is one of her most haunting pieces, expansive, restless, and full of longing.
Wait, who just fired? That's not Silk. Is that...
Chapman. Of course it's Chapman.
Well, if Chapman's in, I'm not sitting out. Watch yourselves. I'm swinging around to the right, lining up a shot.
I'll take left flank.
Joey and I are holding steady just above. We've got the high ground.
Look at us. Whole squad proving we can hit a target the size of Dynasty. Real high bar, folks.
Joey, if you're gonna run your mouth, at least hit something first.
Challenge accepted, Grandma. Watch this.
I'll take rear. Someone's gotta make sure you all don't hit each other. Don't say I never contribute to morale.
Let's not forget, crew. We're a week away from the nearest Federation artillery cache. You know what? Fire away.
Yeah!
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
Until next time, Outcasters, stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, we may be far from home, but we're never alone. This is Captain Tanaka signing off.
Outcaster Radio.